What's up, YouTube? What's happening? This your cousin coming at you again, Lena, aka Super Duper Soul Star. And this is for my sign cancers. Well, my cousins, right? Because I'm not a cancer, but I rocks with you and I rolls with you. However, we're about to get into it. I'm just going to pull some cards just so you can see the energy for this coming month. We're going to start off with some oracles just so you can see what's coming in, what you're bringing in, what you're attracting. I'm going to then do some tarot, going to give you a guardian angel message, and then we're going to finish it up with the all signs at the end. So let's get into it. I've already shuffled, I've already meditated over the cards and set my intentions. Okay, and this is for, like I said, cancers. You know, I love cancers. Cancers are good people. They really, really, truly, truly are. Actually, everybody good people, right? Some people just have bad days. Some people just like I don't like grumpy. But for the most part, everybody got good in them, right? It's just whether they choose to channel it or not, right? It just came out like it wanted to talk to us. But this is loyalty, right? Trust and protection. You know, loyalty like a dog. And I got a little doggy over here. Much doggity dog. And this right here is like somebody may be coming in this month with a little passion, some desire, and may want to fulfill some fantasies, right? So let's get into it. I'm going to cut this deck. I'm going to split it. And we're going to see what the universe and spirit want to say to us for Cancer for the month of March. Okay. Talk to me, spirit. Show me what we need to know for the lovely, beautiful, intuitive Cancers. It make me think of this old school song, Float, Float on. He says, my name is Larry and I'm a Cancer. Anyway. So it sounds like you may have some distant travels on the horizon, Cancers. Maybe you just tired of the mundane and maybe you just want a sense of adventure. But this is saying it's coming in, right? All right. So I'm just going to get like 3 cards, 3 to 4. All right. This fell out. I'm not taking that. But we did have 1 card to come out. We got 2. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. All right, 1 more for the lovely Cancers. What you want to say? They gave us 5, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, we're going to get into it. It says you got some strength. Okay. So, let me see what came out. It says speed action. So this right here is telling me you got some activity that's coming in very fast, some fast communication. If not, it's also telling me that you need to be action oriented. So don't talk so much and just do. Right? Like the Knight of Wands. Put a little pep in your step, a little fire in there. They're saying that you may have some communication that's coming in that may be fast weeks. It could be messages. It is tax season time. It could be some taxes, some tax returns. It can be some money owed to you, but it's saying it could be days and weeks. Basically, it's a little closer and sooner in your energy rather than later. If you're working and thinking of a master plan, if not, they're telling you need to put whatever ideas, actions, back to the speed and action. Like whatever you're working on, you need to get it together. Time is of the essence. Don't just talk about it, be about it. And they're saying as you're doing all of that, Cancers, you also need to rest. You know, get you a little R&R. Go get you an Airbnb. You don't even got to do it big. You can just go in another room or go outside if you're in a warm climate and get you a little, just like meditate, yoga, as long as you get back into your center, get back into yourself. Because sometimes Cancers, you are a very loving and nurturing sign. You can unapologetically just give so much of yourself and leave your own thermostat on low. So this is saying that you got to recharge, baby, and make a choice, right? So you could be at the end of a road, and I don't want to say end of the road like it ain't going nowhere, but I mean at a junction in your life where you need to make a choice, right? I also said this with the Taurus reading that, we are at basically like at the end of a season, like the winter season, where thing is like no growth, nothing growing, like almost things like, I don't want to say dead, but nothing growing or being rebirthed. However, we're going into the season of spring, which is of abundance, new beginnings, things can grow. So, because of that, this is just tying into us going into that season at the end of the month, making a choice, right? And from what it sounds like, maybe that choice could just be you. Right, so we're gonna dig into these cards and see what else want to come out, because this is also telling me at the end of the bottom of the deck, strength and warrior. So this is saying that whatever you're going through, whatever obstacles, whatever adventures, or whatever the universe, spirit, God, whatever you pray to, the God of your understanding, whatever challenges that come your way, you have the strength and the fortitude to endure it, to be a conqueror, to be a warrior, to complete it, to deal with it. Okay? All right, then. Let's get into it. So, like I said, I've already prayed, meditated, set my intentions for the lovely, undeniable Cancers for the month of March, okay? We're going to pull like maybe about 4 to 5 cards, okay? This just flew out. This is Knight of Cups. So you may have somebody coming in wanting to give you a love gesture, right? That's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. Only thing about that, sometimes they just in love with love if they are a fellow water sign like yourself, right? Or a Scorpio, which is a water sign. Okay. Bottom of the deck, a Nine of Wands. This is a person who has gone through some things, very defensive, not taking no bullshit, and that could be the energy that you're in. You just ain't having it, right? So I don't know what you've been through, but that might be the tone for the coming month, where you are going to have some boundaries with people and let them know no means no, right? Okay. So let's see. What is the energy? Thank you. For Cancer for the month of March 2025. Thank you, Spirit. 2 more, please. Thank you. Just, that came out. Okay. Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. God, I got a messy table. All right. All right. We're not going to read reversals, okay? All right. So, now the first card that came out was the 5 of Cups. Okay. This is telling me that for this month, you could be in your feels a little bit about something that you lost. Maybe you are still harping on something that you had to end. Cups to me, it is not just me, but it represents emotions. And this is saying that something was very close and dear to your heart, and it kind of possibly devastated you, and you could still be dealing with it, unpacking those feelings, right? So this is saying that you are in sorrow and deep regret and loss. And I'm sorry if you lost anyone, right? Right next to that, they're saying this month you might have to deal with some 4 of Cups. This person is like at the buffalo stance, right? They're like, leave me alone. Let me deal with me. What that girl say, my thoughts are my thoughts. But this is telling me that you could be missing that person that walked away from you. Okay, you could be having everything going for you, but it look like the universe want to give you something, right? But you might miss out on what God, the universe, spirit, your ancestors, whomever you pray to, you might miss it because you're dwelling on something that once was. Or you may have things in your life, but maybe you don't feel a sense of excitement, right? So, and because of that, you could be complacent right now. But we're going to get into it. The sun is here. This is letting me know that although, you got some spilled cups, because I'm seeing a lot of cups. And then at the bottom of the deck was this King of Cups. So that's 3 cups. And under that is a 3 of Cups. So it's not like Cancer. You are in your emotions this month, my dear. But this is saying that whatever you're going through, because you did pull out the energy for perseverance, that this month you're going to have the fortitude inside of you to deal with anything. And with this positivity card here, as the sun, whatever you going through, the sun is going to wash it all out. So all this wetness from these cups that spilt over, this is letting me know that the sun will come out in the morning. So you can make a wish, because as you're making a wish, it will be granted. Okay. So you need to change your energy and be a little bit more high frequency, high vibrational, because during this month you are going to have some losses. You might be in your feels. You might have, like, it says, disillusioned about what happened, but that's all right, just long as you go with the ebb and flow of life and don't get stuck. The Queen of Wands came up, and this is a woman, and this, I'm just reading energy. So male, female, take it how it applies. This is telling me that they are wanting you to be a little bit more, just say, a little bit more grounded, a little bit more practical, right? And it may seem like you might even have some money coming in. Be about your bag. Be about your security. You know, because the Queen of Wands, she is, and you know what? The Queen of Wands is very fiery. She's very action oriented. And this is saying that you need to be more action oriented this month and take a chance. Take a chance, because I think with one of these cards for the Oracle, it says speed and action, and it says make a choice, right? So basically this is saying don't take too long to make a decision. Just do it, right? Like Nike, just do it. So this Queen of Wands is telling you to be action oriented and be creative. Focus on whatever it is that you're wanting to do, because sounds like you are in your feels because you're thinking about some shit that happened like in February, January, what have you. But something is fated and destined to close out, so something beautiful can come in. And it's looking like love, right? Somebody who can possibly more grounded, more intuitive, more inclined with you, right? You could be going out with this Three of Cups. You could be getting a lot of attention. And could be telling you that you need to be more in your mind, or not so much in your emotions. That's what I'm picking up with this King of Swords. And or it could be somebody with this type of energy who is an air sign, which is a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, and or another water sign such as yourself, okay? So you got some good things coming in. We're going to clarify it right quick, okay? Let's clarify it. Let's see. Let's see what Spirit has to say about these cards I just showed you. Okay. Spirit, can you give me a card, clarify, why is this Five of Cups here for Cancer for the month of March? Okay. So it came out this 10 of Swords in reverse. So if you were crying over some spilt milk, or going to, because energy is fluid, right? This is saying that there's going to be an end to it. So, right, although you might be in your feels, and this could be some lingering energy from the month of February, this is saying that you're going to release it. You're going to go through a recovery. You're going to go through a recovery, and you're going to release this. I'm sorry, my boobies, they kind of, they like to catch sugar on the iced tea. And it's saying that, you might be a little bit more giving with your money. And again, you could be having some conviction or perseverance when it comes to love. But how would this end? It's like the King of Swords, and it's just saying that just be truthful. Just have some clarity. I clarified this 10 of Swords, and it's saying that, like if you were giving or over giving, like with your emotions, you're going to pull it back. You're going to take a stance. You're going to stand up for yourself, right? Because the King of Swords, he's almost like, to me, right up under the Emperor, and he is a no nonsense. And it sounds like you're going to take a stance and you're going to put Cancer first, right? So somebody coming in with the BS, you're not going to be giving them no extra money, right? You ain't giving that up, no, because it's all about you. And you're going to take a stance. You're going to be holding your ground. You're going to be a little bit more defensive, right? And you're going to be looking out for you. So if you were crying over some spilled milk, if you were crying because somebody won't let you go, you're going to be like, you're going to kick up the deuces like, yo, peace, I'm good. So I like that for you. In terms of this Four of Cups, let's see what's up with this Four of Cups. Why is this Four of Cups here for Cancer? Why is this Four of Cups here for Cancer? Okay, Cancer, you didn't want to talk. Okay. It sounds like, you could be walking away from something, right? So if you were in your fields crying, it's like you're walking away, but it looked like there is some love coming in. And there was a King of Cups. Was it? It was a King of Cups. So now we got the Knight of Cups. Don't judge me. Anyway, so if you're walking away from someone, it's like, remember I was telling you about this Four of Cups? It's looking like the universe is trying to bring something in because you're very emotional, right? And you got these three cups. Maybe you were bored. Maybe you're like, I don't know if I really want something new, but that's how it works. When you ain't looking for it, it finds you. And it's like you walking away from something that maybe it just ended its expiration. The course just ended. Like you learned what you needed to learn and you was ready to move on, but something else is coming in, right? And or if it's like just say a new job, a new career, maybe you're going through towards something that is going to give you a little bit more fulfillment if you were bored, right? At work. But this is saying that if it is in regards to love, you got somebody that's coming in that could be a little bit about more your speed, and they could be a Scorpio and or they could be a Scorpio Libra cusper. Okay, I just want to get one more card. Is this person here, this person that's coming in, are they for to stay or no? Upright, yes. Reverse, no. Why is this here, Spirit? This new person that's trying to come in. Okay. Let me get it like this. Okay. So they're not, right? And they're a Queen of Pentacles. They might even want to be somebody that's like a side piece, that they just want you to give them a little money, but hopefully you learned your lesson. You ain't doing that this next quarter, right? But this person could just be coming in just to kind of like take your mind off of what you was dealing with, right? And this, you just be careful because this can be a person that is a earth sign and they could kind of be kind of codependent, So just watch that. Okay, why is the sun here for Cancer? Why is the sun here for Cancer? Okay, we got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. You may have some choices. You may be a little overwhelmed, but you got some clarity coming in. So remember I told you, like, you got the sun card here, but it's saying you need to make a choice. You could be overwhelmed, right? This Five of Pentacles, you could be recovering from some financial loss, maybe needing to be a little bit more spiritual. And even though you went through this loss, because it sounds like you may be going through some changes, some transformation, some things that need to end that you probably don't want to end. And maybe they were ending in the month of February and that energy is just lingering over in the month of March. You will have some clarity. You will have a better understanding as to why things are ending. But just because they're ending, it's still good, right? Because it sounds like the universe is trying to set you up for something better. But they need for you to come from a low energy to a higher energy so that these great things can come into your life. Okay, so you just gotta let it go. If you're dealing with some health issues with this sun card here, this is telling me it's gonna be all right. Okay, it's gonna be all right. It might be a little slow, right? It may be time consuming with these pentacles, but it'll work itself out. Okay, and right now your energy could just be a little chaotic. But that's why the cards was telling you that you need to take time and relax. Maybe because emotionally you're just giving yourself to this one and that one and everything but yourself. And because of that, your health probably could have gotten a little weakened, right? But this is the month with this sun here giving you vitality. It's like jump starting you so that you can have some more, some more charge for you. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, this Queen of Wands. Why is this Queen of Wands here? What is he trying to say to Cancers? Okay. All right. So we have the Strength in reverse, okay? And then we have the Four of Pentacles when it comes to this Queen of Wands, right? In terms of being creative and allowing, just having a little bit more stability with your life. This is just letting us know that try not to overspend, right now. And I think that's what everyone right now, especially with what's going on in the world, trying to, it's also telling me release the past, right? Because if you still got stuck energy from what happened in February with the Five of Cups, with the Four of Cups, it's saying that let the past go, let it go, right? And tap into that energy that you didn't think you could, because whatever it is, you know, I know cancers have a tendency to, like, if somebody do something, you all will go tit for tat. You could be a little petty. I ain't mad at you. Sometimes you got to be petty. But what this is saying is take the high road. Like this Queen of Wands, take the high road. Just some shit just don't deserve your energy, right? Because it sounds like you are operating on a little low energy this month, right? That's why they want you to do a little R&R. Just kind of go off the grid. Do your own thing, right? Because it sounds like something is trying to leave, and it, although it may already be gone, emotionally you haven't released it. And that's what I'm picking up in these cards, because it sounds like something is fated, something is destined to go so that something new can come in. And although whatever come in new right now, it may not last long, which is all right, because we're going into a Mercury retrograde. So anything that's coming in right now, it ain't gonna stay. It's here to teach you a lesson, okay? So let's look and see what's going on with this Wheel of Fortune, right? This karma, this destiny. What's up with my Cancers? What do they need to know? Why is this Wheel of Fortune here, Spirit? What do they need to know? Okay. So you have this Eight of Pentacles. Usually the Eight of Pentacles is you put in the work and you seeing a reward. But this is saying that watch your thoughts, right? Because you can have a lack of focus, right? You can just be doing stuff, but not really putting anything in it with real purpose, right? Then that's prone for mistakes and errors, right? You could be operating in a King of Pentacles energy, kind of stubborn, rigid, because of what's going on. You have to understand that things happen to us, not for bad, but for our good. Even things that seem like it's bad, it's a lesson in that experience for us to learn. Okay, so try to watch your materialism. Don't try to put on for people, especially online, because these people, they don't know who they are. So don't try to emulate somebody who don't know who they are. Watch your money. Try to be a little bit more practical. Try not to get in your emotions this month, okay? That's what I'm really getting at, because it sounds like a cycle was trying to end, but it sounds like you're holding on when you really need to be releasing and just going with the flow. Okay? Anything else you want to say? Like words of advice for Cancer? Thank you, Spirit. One. I need two more. Okay. All right. I'm not reading that reverse, so okay. All right. So this is what I got. So you got a lot of major arcana, okay? Meaning that these are things that are fated and destined to happen in your life, okay? You got some good karmic, like major arcana cards. You got this Hermit, and this is telling me that you right now need to go off the grid, like I had said, and just be a little bit more introspective. You may want to watch your health right now, okay? Only because I saw this Five of Pentacles here, okay? And there was something else that came out where you, with the Strength card in reverse, having low energy. Especially if you get into situations that need to end, you need to cut it. Okay, so this is saying that to me, it's saying tell cousin that they need to have some solitude and regroup from this situation that is trying to end, right? This residual energy from February, maybe January, that is trying to end. You need to go within. It's telling me that you are needing to usher in a season of growth, of starting something new, right? You need to start something new. And you have ideas that are in you so that you could create. That's what you need to be doing, because you got the Sun card. So whatever it is that you want, make a wish. make a wish, because wishes do come true, right? So I want you to think of something whatever it is that you want to do, so you can do it. Okay? And I'm seeing this nostalgia card, the Six of Cups, because baby boy, baby girl, you in your feels, right? Because you are looking at something of what it used to be, right? The past is the past. We can't change the past. And it ain't no sense of trying to live in the past when we got this whole future in front of us for us to conquer, for us to explore. I'm asking you, in fact, I'm encouraging you as we go until this new season of the springtime. I want you to release the past so that you can create something so beautiful that when you look back in 3 months, 6 months, a year, you can see and look back and say, man, I remember when, right? Because you have it in you. But as you do this soul searching, you will see all this greatness in you. You just need to do some house cleaning internally so that this great, beautiful things can come into your life. Because it looks like God, the universe, spirit, is trying to bring something into your life. But you're still stuck on what was. On what was. Ain't nobody going back to the past. Ain't nothing there. We can't even change it if we wanted to, okay? So this right here, my dear, is just saying that you just really need to deal with some residual emotions from January, February, right? So that you can usher in some great things that are trying to come into your life, okay? All right. So with that being said, I'm going to pull some guardian angel cards, okay, for you for the month of March. And I'm sorry, this lasted a little longer than I expected, but hopefully you got the message, right? So long or the short, it's like you need to release some things that are holding you back, because new beginnings are trying to come in. Cycles are trying to close for before the spring comes in. So this is a good time for you to go within. It is the winter time, right? What grows in the winter? Nothing. So you need to really go within, and you need to do some soul searching so you can find out what was the lessons that you were supposed to learn from this last month, right? So you don't carry into this next season. Because you got some love coming in. It may not last long, but it'll definitely take your mind off of what you just left from, okay? All right, Cancers. So let's see what we got. What the spirit want to tell you, from the guardian angels, okay, for the month of March. What do you want to tell my cousins, my lovely cousins, the intuitive, the emotional, in a good way, Cancers? Okay. Let's see. All right. So we have Two of Abundance. And let me read this to you, okay? It says, life may be feeling a little out of balance right now. You could be working multiple jobs or trying to make a change to your dream career. It's important to keep things light and stay in touch with your inner child. Make your work as playful as possible. Multitasking with a positive attitude brings success. I swear, if that's not what we were talking about, because the cards were saying that your energy could be low, your health could be it could be a little wavering right now, because it's saying that you really kind of need to just tap back into yourself and just be a little introspective so that you can let your light just glow and flow. Okay. And I want to do all signs, right? So whenever I do the monthly zodiac, I like to do an all signs so you can know what energy is coming towards you, or whoever you're dating, what that vibe is like, right? I feel like you need to just be kind of aware what it is and what it ain't. Okay, I don't know if you know, but your cousin got this new channel here, and I'm trying to grow the community with other like-minded people who are all about soul growth, right? Because there's a lot of negativity going on in the world, and I feel like we just need to grow and evolve and be our best version of ourselves, and don't just say it, but just like really do it, right? So I know people like to smut. And I'm not saying I won't oblige, but that won't be the focus. saying all that to say, fellow Cancerans, if you like my vibe, if you like my energy, please like and share the video. Tell a friend, right? Maybe it's something they can get out of it. And that would be nice. If you like, share, and subscribe, right? That is the biggest compliment that you can give your cousin, okay? Okay. With that being said, we're going to cut this deck, and we're going to see what Spirit wants you all to know. Okay, so the first card I pulled, we're going to go all the way from Aries to Pisces. So, cousin, if you're dealing with the Aries, they're saying that this person got a little Jezebel spirit. It could be he or she or them, however way you roll. They're just saying that this person can be very promiscuous at times. But hey, if you like it, I love it. If you're dealing with the Taurus, they're saying you're going to have some communication that come in by text, by email, by every way you all communicate, but it might be some bad news. It could be from a family member too that's a Taurus, but what they're saying is just be on the lookout that you might get some information that you really wasn't expecting that may just make your day a little sour, and that's for the month of March, okay? If you're dealing with a Gemini, this is saying that this is a divine masculine. So this is someone that, who comes into your life and they seem to be kind of, as they say, woke. They are grounded, they meditate, they're very spiritual and they can see behind the veil. If you're dealing with another Cancer, you got somebody around you that's shady, grady. Somebody that's wearing a mask, they're not living in their truth, and they're really not being honest with you. And if you already suspect that, Cancers, because you are very intuitive, you all pick up on energies and frequencies and vibrations, you already know. But it's another Cancer, and if they're not a Cancer, they exhibit Cancer energies. If you're dealing with a Leo, they could be dealing with some legal matters. Maybe they're going through a divorce, maybe traffic tickets, paternity results, child support, not paying taxes, you name it, they got it. So they need to tighten up their finances, and they could be a little prideful, don't want to share all of that, but who would? But, excuse me, they may be going through some legal issues. If you're dealing with a Virgo, this person wants to pop the question. They want to make it official. They want to put a title on what the two of you have. They want the world to know you belong to them, right? Something to think about. If you're dealing with a Libra, it says you're moving on, you're letting go, and you're loving on you, and that you are free. Hey, it's like that sometimes. But yeah, you're walking away from a Libra. If you are dealing with a Scorpio, they're saying you already took a bite of the apple, right? And you didn't like it. So you're closing the cycle. It's a wrap. If you're dealing with a Sag, they're saying this person hates you. They love you, but they hate you. It's a thin line between love and hate. So just be cautious of that, because sometimes people can have a blind rage because they love you that they just slip. So just be careful. If you're dealing with the Capricorn, they could be in between jobs. They could have a little side hustle. Maybe they got this type of ideology that they don't want to work for the man. I don't know. I'm just saying that's what I picked up. But this is saying if that's that type of person, they just do a little out and in jobs until they get back on their feet. So work with them if that's how you feel. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, they're saying that this is a firestorm. They hot and cold, right? They're saying that they sometimes have mental breakdowns. They just may have a lot of sugar honey iced tea going on in their life right now. That's how I'm picking up this firestorm. They very explosive, and you just don't know what you're going to get with them. They karma, they drama. Every time you talk to them, they got sugar honey iced tea going on. And lastly, Pisces. If you're dealing with a Pisces, this Pisces want to, they want to make it official. They want to grow with you. They want to have a legacy. They want to have a family with you. There you have it. Like I said, this is your cousin, Lena. Thank you for spending time with me. Hey, Cancers, if the energy was a little heavy, energy it changes. Okay. So, but it sounds like you can set yourself up for a new beginning because spring starts what, March 20th? And it sounds like there's some things that you need to get yourself together in terms of household things emotionally. I love you. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next time. Peace.